Evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm yours truly, Christine for Wren TV, and would like to take you through a proposed amendment dated 3rd March 2020, prepared for presentation to the BBI committee by Martin K., popularly known as Wren, and I read as follows. Number 1. Amendment to the age of consent from 18 to 23. This will protect our adults from the ages of 18 to 23 from sexual exploitation, to reduce early pregnancy, school dropouts, strengthen morality in the society for better youths, thus creating a conducive environment for a brighter future in line with the Criminal Procedure Cap 75 and the Penal Code Chapter 63. Laws of Kenya and the Constitution of Kenya 2010 Bill of Rights. Law to amend Chapter 3 of the Constitution by clearly highlighting the age of consent. To amend Section 24 by inserting subsection 6, any person of seniority age holding a position in a public or private sector intentionally takes advantage of an adult between the ages of 18 to 23 by demanding sex or sexual favors in exchange of good grades, employment, any public service is liable to imprisonment for a term not exceeding 10 years or a fine of 500,000 Kenya shillings. To amend the Sexual Offences Act by Act of Parliament, Section 11, indecent act with an adult, not voting, issuance of driving license and other government official documents will still remain at 18 years. Number 2. By election at the county level, governorship, either by death of a sitting governor, impeachment, bankruptcy, sickness, a by-election within 6 months of the vacancy declared by the County Assembly Speaker. Either gender can be a deputy governor. County government to retain a certain percentage of revenue collections for running of the county, thus to curb corruption. Law to amend Chapter 11 of the Constitution, Article 182. Number 3. Youth. A youth shall be any person strictly below the age of 38. As we try the impeachment gender equality, any public appointment should at least have a minimum of 40% persons below the age of 38. Morsel help, CRB, VAT, and clearance for all youths. Protect the boy child from exploitations. Any individual requesting money on social media or through mobile in pretense of visitation or at date and after receiving the amount chooses to block the sender is liable to an offense of obtaining by false pretense, commonly known as kukula fare. Number 4. Presidency. Age limit to vie 75 years. Maximum 2 terms. Sign of national unity. Attend Parliament once a month. Any Kenyan citizen of sound mind holding a bachelor's degree and above 32 years qualifies to vie. Law, amend Chapter 9 of the Constitution. Number 5. Judiciary. Maximum retirement age of a judge must be 75 years. Entry age must be 32 years. Practicing experience must be 10 years. Bond verification must take 2 hours. NTSA and land officers' desks be open in each court session. List corruption as capital offense. Law, Amend Chapter 10 of the Constitution. Number 6. Protection of maize. All maize farmers issued with tax-free farm inputs. Zero red taxes on seeds and fertilizers. List maize as a cash crop. Law amend through an Act of Parliament. Number 7. Recognition of marginalized communities. County representation for Kuria and the Sabaot communities. Fair equitation of funds for wards development. Law amend through an Act of Parliament. Number 8. Delete the formation of a Prime Minister. Delete the formation of Deputy Prime Ministers. Delete the formation of regional governors. Delete the formation of unnecessary commissions. Create the office of the opposition leader. Create the office of the county opposition leader for fast runners-up. Restructure IEBC. Allow parastatals to trade and make profits. Number 9. Education. Make the 3 level of education free. Ban any kind of merchandise business at school level, be it in public or private school. Law amend through an Act of Parliament. Number 10. Health. Return it to the national government. Make medical schemes and cover NHIF affordable and free to senior citizens of 60 years and above. Set emergency funds for contagious diseases. Law amend through an Act of Parliament and consensus. Number 11. The police. Train all crime investigating officers to attain law degrees, at least 1 station per post. Upgrade and modernize the system and working environment. Law amend through an Act of Parliament. Number 12. Persons living with disability. 10% public appointments. Establish free medical funds. Law amend through an Act of Parliament. Number 13. Forest cover. Amendments to increase forest and tree cover in residential and urban areas in line with the Forest Conservation and Management Act 2016. Main scheme of tabling my proposed amendment is strictly to funnel and protect our deteriorating environment and tree cover, a major cause of drought and hunger we habitually experience. Law amend through an Act of Parliament. Number 14. Arts and Sports. Create a kitty for sports activities. Open social halls in each and every ward. Build international stadiums in all major towns across. Build music and sports academies. Fund school sports. Amend through an Act of Parliament. Number 15. County 047. Let Nairobi remain a metropolitan. Delete it from the list of counties. Keep wards as present. Delete women rep, senator, and governor positions for Nairobi. Just a quick recap. The above proposed amendments, itemized as number 1 to 15, touch on major issues of great concern to our republic, as to try amending laid down laws in line with our Constitution of 2010. In a random pick as witnessed in various BBI rallies held by politicians, it's clear some are out there to enforce or pass selfish and personal agenda, not that of the common man. Several leaders have hijacked the whole process and made it a personal document or Camp A versus B, of which it's alarming and a recipe of chaos. As a sovereign nation that adheres and cherishes the rule of law, peace, love, and unity, believing in the Almighty God, it's our obligation as patriots to protect our country accordingly by avoiding the seeds of discord being planted by some selfish individuals. Keep it raw one on one.